Okay, so now, good evening to you all. Today is our day 30 of this data, 3-month data analytics bootcamp. Like I said, this bootcamp will last for about 3 months, and today is our day 30. So if you can see how we are moving, we are getting closer to the end of this bootcamp because now we have done 1/3 of the entire boot camp. And before you know it, we'll finish the 2/3, and the last portion of it going to be kind of you too, you'll see it as something that will end too fast because it's going to be a project weeks and lots of works on you. So by then we can call it a day. So I think like always we start by showing our outlines, what we are going to cover for the day. This is what we are going to cover for today. So today we will have a recap on what we did yesterday, that is day 29, and we'll talk about the VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP. Okay, so what we did yesterday, if you can recall, we discussed about removing of duplicates inside data. That's what we discussed about yesterday. And I believed and hope each and every one of you watch the video, especially those that missed the first explanation, which I did before I share my screen in Excel. So removing duplicate has to do with your critical thinking. You need to use your faculty of reasoning to reason what to do, to reason what to remove, and to know how to remove what to remove. So that's what we did yesterday. I urge each and every one of you, please, to watch the video of yesterday, watch it again, you watch it again, you listen to everything, and you understand how to work with it. Please, that's what I need, and that's what I want from you. Please, when it comes to this removing of duplicate, please, you need to think critical. You need to think deeply. It's not just the way many people think. It's not a blank check, like I said yesterday, so that you can go ahead and just keep removing data anyhow. Whatever you remove can eat you at the back, or it cannot. So I don't know. It's always defense. It's always defense. So you should take note on that, please and please. Okay. So today we are going to discuss about a VLOOKUP. Even today, I'm going to I'm going to explain this VLOOKUP to you. I need you to listen attentively. I need you to understand this formula because this formula is one of the mightiest formula in Excel, one of the, kind of the best and champion formulas in Excel, which in every interview that they want to get rid of you, they will ask you VLOOKUP, especially if they want to get rid of you. They will ask you VLOOKUP. If you don't know VLOOKUP, you don't know how VLOOKUP works, they will just get rid of you entirely and look for somebody. So please and please understand how this formula works. VLOOKUP is an abbreviation of what we call vertical lookup. Vertical lookup. That's what this formula is all about. So what is the use of this formula? This formula, we use it to check, or we use it to extract data out of the data, or to extract certain information of data out of the data. That's what this vertical lookup is used for. Sometimes you are given a data, but you were asked to extract certain information based on a particular ID. You need to extract that information and return the information to whatever people need from that information. And this is exactly the type of formula many people use. I know most of my students that use this formula to create automation, to automate report sheets of schools. That's what they use to do that. If not, I have. Okay, please, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Can hear you. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so if not because of time, like I said, I could have shown you some of the work, but nevertheless, maybe you are with 5 assignments, is going to be maybe to automate something. Don't worry, but make sure you understand this formula. So I will just show my screen so that I will explain the formula. I will explain the formula again. Okay, here is the file. So I'll explain the formula again so that you understand it, then we do practical on what the formula is all about. So as you can see here, we have a data. We have ID, name, long name, nationality, whatever. This is what we have in the data. So for example, now we are looking for a particular information, or we want to extract a particular information in this data based on the unique ID of this data. We talk about unique ID, we talk about the primary key. If you can recall, in the last few days, you started hearing about this. And in this data, our unique ID is what? It's our ID. This is the unique ID. That is something that differentiates everything here. Even if we have, for example, 170 here, 170 somewhere, but this is what this kind of change them. So I'm just going to do something. Let me just copy something. I just copied that without seeing what I copied. That's what I just did. I just copied this 211,300. Even you that I copied this, you can tell me, for example, what is the positions of this 211,300? Can you tell me that, please? Energy. Can you tell me the position of this ID? Let me call it ID here. Can you tell me the
I
position
can't
of
see
this
your,
ID?
sir,
Okay,
I'm
you
not
can't
seeing
see
your
my you are
screen.
not seeing my screen. Sorry, please. You could have said it
Yes, sir.
now. You could have said it.
Ah,
That is sorry, I didn't check. I thought I'm sorry, all of you. Sorry for that. Okay, let me delete it. So let me copy another one. Let me just copy another one. I'm just going to copy something so that we see something. Okay, let me copy this.
okay, I
Okay.
can see your screen.
Yeah, so you can see my screen now, right?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
did
sir.
you see what I just copied?
You copied ID, right?
Yeah, I copied ID. So can you tell me the ID now?
The position of the ID you copied.
Can you see
I
the
don't
ID?
know where you copied it.
Yeah,
I
but
have
you
seen
saw
the
I
ID, but
copy it, right? But you don't know the
no,
information.
I
If
didn't see
I
where
said,
I didn't see where you copied it.
okay, I just copy ID, you saw I copied ID, right? Okay, so it's okay.
Yeah, but I don't know the actual place you
So
copied it
yeah,
from.
this is the ID we just copied. Now, if you can see it, let me do something. Okay, let me leave it here because this is where it will work very fine for us. So now let's say, for example, we want to know the age of this particular ID. We want to know what? The age of this
The age.
particular ID. Age of this particular ID. So how can we know that? We can know it by applying VLOOKUP formula. VLOOKUP formula. That's how we will know the age of this particular ID. So we can know the age, we can know the nationality. Okay, I'm sorry, please. I'm sorry. So we are going to find the age. We are going to find, let's say, the positions. But let me explain something to you. In this VLOOKUP, in this what? VLOOKUP that you are seeing, it takes 4 arguments. It takes what? 4 arguments. The first argument is the value that you are looking for. That is your unique value. That's the first argument, your unique value. So now we already copied our unique value, and this is our unique value. That is the ID. So when I say I'm going to get the age, just watch what I'm going to do as I'm explaining the formula. I'm going to say VLOOKUP, open bracket. I'm going to find lookup value. What is the value that I'm looking for? This is the value that I'm looking for. This is the what? The value that I'm looking for. Then I will put comma. I'm done with that. Then it will ask you for the array. That is the table array of the data. You need to highlight from this ID up till this preferred, up till the last one. Then you highlight it. Then you highlight it. Then you highlight everything like this. Please, do you understand this? From A to Z, you need to highlight the entire data. If you look at it, this data has about 252, that is 189 columns. So you highlight everything. Then you put comma again. You put comma again. The next thing is what has to do with column index number. Please take note. By default, when you highlight your heading, we have A, B, C, D up till M. By default, in VLOOKUP, this A turned to 1. This B turned to 2. C, 3, 4, 5. So you need to understand that. So column number 3 is long name. Number 4 is nationality. Number 5 is country. Number 6 is, age. Number 7 is G. Please, do you understand this? So that's
Yes,
what
sir.
your column index number will change to. So now what are we looking for? We are looking for age. Age is column number what? Count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you are going to write 6. Then you write 6. You put comma. The last argument is to put true or false. True stand for approximate match. False stand for exact match. And we are going to put false because we need the exact match of this ID under this particular column. So wherever this ID is, it will look up the age of this particular ID in this range of the data. Please, do you understand this? So let's put false. That's the exact match. We write false. Then we click enter. It returns 32 for us at the age of this particular person. Please, do you understand this? Do you understand this? I don't know if you can listen to me. Do you understand this?
Sir, don't get.
You say?
I really understand it, sir.
You say what?
We are here. We didn't understand it, sir.
So I will do it
we
again.
didn't understand it, sir.
I will do it again.
Please take it again, sir.
Okay, I'm coming. Hello, please, can you hear me? We are going to apply it again.
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Okay. So let's find the position now. We are going to say VLOOKUP. Then I'm going to check this ID. We are looking for this ID, the position of this ID. Then I'll put comma. Then I'm going to highlight the entire array. I'm going to start the highlighting from this. I just hold Shift, Control Shift forward, Control Shift downward. You see it? That's how I highlight everything as my array. Then I put comma. So I just drag everything back to top so that I can see what I'm doing. So now after I put that comma, I'm going to put the column index. I've told you this is going to change to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are the one to give it by yourself. So position is number what? We are going to count it with you. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. J. That's where position column is. So it's J. I'm going to put 10. Then I'll put comma. I need exact match of it. Then I'm going to write false. Then I'll close it and press enter. Then it gives me the position of this particular ID. So let me do something for you.
Okay.
Let's do something that you are seeing here. Please, do you see this particular ID? This is
okay.
Brian, you see it? Let me just copy this ID. You see this particular person is 29 age. And the position is what? CAM and CM. So let's just paste it here. If we paste it now, it will automatically change to 29 and CM. Do you understand this? If I come back and check another ID, if I put this ID also, you see this Benzema, you see it here. Let me just color it. You see his information will come here. Let me paste it. Let me just copy it and paste it. You see, look at it. He is 32. Definitely he is 32. His central forward, you see, ST and F. You see?
Okay.
Please, do you understand how this lookup works? I don't know if you understand, but if you did it, okay, let me add something here for you so that it will, okay, sorry, I'm sorry for that. Let me just add.
Yeah, I get. Well,
I'll put one, that's what some people use to, so that to help many people understand how this works. But me, I don't even like to put that for you. So you see, this is the column numbers. So now, for example, if I want, let's say, I want to get the weight. The weight. Sorry, I didn't put T. I want to get the weight. So all I need to is to, let me just drag this here. You see, I will change the column to what? Okay, sorry, if I move it, sorry. If I move it without locking this, the kind of, if I want to drag it now, I want to drag it, I need to lock the range. That is, this is the range. I need to lock it. You see, I need to lock the range. Okay, let me lock it. So I lock the range. Now, if I drag, the range will not change. And also, I need to lock this NCs because the ID, I don't want it to change. But if I want the ID to change, I don't need to lock it. So please, you should understand about how dragging works. So now if I drag it, the ID change. So now I need to make it to N6. I will return it to N6. You see, it gave me the same thing because this is 10, this is 10. So I need weight. Weight is 12. So I will change this 10 to 12. If I press enter, it will do me 81 kg. You see, he is 81 kg. This is 81 kg. So that word lookups, that's how lookups works. Please, I don't know if you understand. If you have a question, please ask it. I see a lot of chats in the chats. I see a lot of chats. No, 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 no. Please come back. I come back again. Please, if you understand, say yes, 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 yes. Hidaya, you will not understand. I saw you when you joined us. We already explained everything. I saw the time you joined us. So definitely, yeah, you will not understand because you joined us like 15 minutes after. So someone say yes. So now you understood. Okay, so now you all of you understand now. Please say yes if you understand. Okay.
yes, sir.
Yeah, so that one makes me happy to see yes, yes, yes from you. So let me tell you something about this formula, please. You see this extraction that you are seeing is a very big deal. It's a what is a very, very, very big deal in data analysis. In Excel, for you to learn this is something very big. You can automate a lot of things by just putting one single ID. For now, if we want to extract everything here, now, for example, this ID, I can extract all the data here. I can extract it. If I want by using this, all I need is to add a lot of things. I will just add it. Let me just put this. You see here it is, and I'll just extract everything here. So I think what we are going to do today, let me do this with you. So I'm going to just copy this. I'll just copy this. I'll just create a new sheet. Inside this new sheet, I'll paste this. I'll paste this. Okay, sorry. I need to just, yeah, I'll make everything like this. So for example, now, let me just arrange the table. Okay, let me just leave it like that. I just want to, based on the ID of people, let me copy the ID. Based on this particular ID, I want to copy a complete information of a particular player. That's what I want from this data. How can we do that? Please understand this.
Sir.
Yeah, please, I'm sorry, it's my network. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, your network. Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, it's my network. Okay, let me share my screen. Sorry, it's my network. I don't know why this network trying to do something for us in week 30. So let me just go and copy any data, any ID. Or I can ignore the ID for now. Maybe after I'm done with the, when I'm done with putting the formula, then I will use the ID. So I'm going to say equals to, I'm going to get the full name. Equals to the lookup. The lookup value is going to be this. The lookup array, comma, the table array, I'm going back to this data. I'm going to highlight this data entirely is my lookup array, comma. Then the column index, I'm looking for 2 because 1 is ID, 2 is name. Then I'm looking for exact. Then I'm going to write false. You see, I write false, I close my bracket. It's going to give me no not available. This is what it means by not available. That means the value is not, because I didn't put any ID. Please, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to kind of I'm going to lock the range. I'm going to lock the range. That's number one thing that I'm going to do. I'm going to lock this particular. No, I'm not going to lock the ID, because maybe I might need the ID to go. Maybe I'm looking for data of 20 people, for example. So I'm not locking that. Then these two, this is the only thing that I'm going to be changing. So now I'm going to drag it here up till the last position. Okay, here it is. So I will stop here. So now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be changing these two. I'm going to say 3 here. Then I'm done with it. Here I'm making it 4. Here I'm turning it to 5. Here I'm turning it to 6. Here I'm turning it to 7. Here I'm turning it to 8. I'm turning this to 9. This to what? 10.
10,
This to what? 11.
11,
This to what?
12.
12. Okay, sorry, let me approve some people. They are at the waiting room. Then this should be 13. 13. Okay, sorry, I made mistake. I didn't put comma after 13. That me. So I'll put 13. Sorry.
12.
Yeah. So I'll put 13. Then this one should be what? 14. The next one should be what? 14. 15, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sorry. No, I made mistake. Sorry. Am I doing it correctly? I don't know. Maybe I made mistake. Where are we?
Sir, you went
I come back.
again.
Yeah, I come back, right? After 5, 6,
Yeah.
7,
6, 7,
8. This is supposed to
8.
be 8. Yeah, this is supposed to be
8.
8.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's just because I just go to approve some people. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 is the last. Do you understand this? So now all
Yes,
this that you are
yes, sir.
seeing, we don't have data, is because we don't have ID. So let me show you the magic just now. Let me show you the magic. So let's just go and copy any data. Let's copy any data. So let's copy this number 188,000. Let's just test his ID. Just watch what will happen. Just watch. Enter. Okay. So definitely we made a mistake. We made a mistake. Yeah, sorry. Do you know why we get a mistake? It's because this particular A2 change. It becomes to B2. It comes to C2. Do you see it? Do you see it?
Okay.
It changed. So this particular A2 change where the ID is. So we don't want that to change. So definitely what I'm going to do is I'll just highlight everything here. I'm just going to say copy and replace. I'm just going to say A2 to D2. No, it's going to take us time. So I'm definitely going to do it myself. I supposed to lock this ID cell also, where this A2 is. I supposed to lock it here in the formula. I made that mistake. Please take note on all this. I supposed to lock it. I didn't. That's why it changed. So now everything changed. So I supposed to lock it. So I'm going to change everything to A2. I'm sorry, it's just something that we need to do it again. I'm supposed to do it. So it's supposed to be A2. So it's changed. That's why we didn't see anything. So it's changed. So that why here, let me just turn this to A2 also. This one also should be A2. This one also. This one also is A2. And this one also is A2. That's the last one. So I think let me just kind of change the format of this. Let me make it this 12B. Okay, let me make it this so that everything will turn like this. So let's go and copy any data. So let me copy anyone. Let me copy this. Come here. Now, if we paste, you see, everything now has changed. So we have everything now. Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see what just happened now?
Yes, sir.
Do you see it? Are you seeing it? Let me change another one. Are you seeing what is happening? Everything will change. Please, do you see it? Everything has
Yes, sir.
changed. Let me change the color so that maybe you can see how it's changing. Please, do you understand? Let me check another ID. This is it. I will just copy this ID. If I paste it, you see everything is changing. Please, do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand this? Okay, so thank you. You understand. You all understand. Yeah, someone is saying I should start all over again, please. We don't have that much time. Oh. I will save the video. I'll upload the video. You can watch. So if you have any question, please, you can ask. If you have any question, you can ask. Energy, you don't have any question.
Sir, can you copy all the data from the other table to this other side with that thing you just did now, this VLOOKUP?
I
Is it
didn't get you.
possible?
I didn't get you. What do you mean?
Can you get the whole data from that table to appear on this very table at once?
Using this formula,
Yes, sir.
you can do it now. Now, if I drag this, for example, I do it like this. You see, it will all give me this. But the issue is this particular B2, it didn't change. So it's supposed to change. This is supposed to change. You see, you see this exactly. So let me just go and copy. I just drag this. Definitely that why I didn't lock this. So now when we drag, it will change. You see, it changed. You see, it changed. Do you see it? Do you understand this? It changed. So now if I paste the IDs of how many people, let's say about
Okay.
20 of them 090. Let me just copy some IDs. You see, I just copy these IDs. If I copy them and I come here and paste, you see it brings all the data for me. Do you see it? Do you see it?
Okay.
I can copy another 2 because I need some 2. I can copy another 3, come back, paste them, then it will give me this. Okay, let me just leave this one and drag it. Now, if I highlight this and just drag it down, you see, if I, okay, sorry. I need to drag it down a bit, then it will bring the ID of that particular person. You see, all based on all these IDs, I got this data. Over 22 of them. I just extract their information. That's all what we are after. Out of 189,000, we only need their information, 22 of them. And I can also get another 22. Here are they. I can just copy them, come back here, and just paste them. You see, everything changed. Dynamically, everything is changing based on this. So take note on this. This is what sometimes is one of the things that some of our agencies, especially financial institution, EFCC, ICPC, they all need this particular
So
formula
your line is
for them to.
breaking.
Okay, I'm sorry. Can you hear me now? They all need this type of
Yeah, I
formula
can hear you
for
now,
them to
but it's breaking.
extract. It's breaking again. How about now? Can you hear
Hello,
me,
sir.
please? Can you hear
Your
me?
line is breaking.
How
It's
about now?
cracking up.
How about now? Can you hear me now? Maybe it's your network. Someone is saying it's normal and clear. Energy is your network, I think. So this type of formula that this financial institution need to extract a particular information out of a data. Maybe they are checking about maybe account details of people. They want to extract certain information based on the date and other things. They can all use this particular formula to do that. So this is it, and this is what exactly we are going to talk about today. Please, if you have a question, please just raise your hand and ask. And then you can unmute yourself. I ask you to unmute. You can raise your hand and ask. If you don't have anything, I think I will just kind of convert the video and drop it for you so that you can rewatch, and rewatch. Please take very, very cognizant of this. Yes, it's the same. It's the same. The B lookup and H lookup is the same. It's just only this one has to do with the horizontal lookup. This one has to do with vertical lookup. And intentionally, I didn't talk about H lookup, please. I intentionally didn't talk about it. Go and just learn it. Or you can ignore it. You don't even need it. Please, do you have any question? If you have any question, you can ask in the chat. Look at this question. I asked you to answer the exact, you need the exact false. You asked me if you put true, what will happen? Do it yourself now. Do it yourself and see what will happen. If I ask you not to go there and you go, whatever happened to you, then that left for you. I don't need to tell you what will happen, please. I should take more on automation. This is just automation. We just automate something now. This that we have done, if you are to do it one by one, believe me, it can take you more than 2 days to do this that we just did. We just automate the extraction of more than 100 data out of 189,000 data. We extract our 13 information. That's automation. That's what we mean by automation. Now we automate it. So if you want to extract, all you need is to write the ID. When you write the ID, it will just extract the information for you. That's automation. I already did automation for you. So we can call it a day. I think I will just drop the video in the group. Then you can watch and kind of practice this. Practice this. I'm giving you a look at. That one will be your week 6 assignment. Or week 5, sorry, week 5 assignment. Practice this class. Practice this. Okay. Thank you so much and have a wonderful dream.